The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Andy in Boulder, Colorado. Hey, Andy, what's going on, brother?
Not much, Tom. How you doing?
I'm great, man. Yourself?
Pretty good. Hey, congratulations on the grandbaby.
Yes, thank you. I know. Tommy just sent me a picture. I mean, it's gorgeous out right now. He just was taking him out for his first walk this morning.
All right.
He's growling and prowling already.
Yeah, I bet.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien at TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, a great week, folks. To master love, you have to practice love. The art of relationship is whole mastery, and the only way to reach mastery is with practice. To master a relationship is therefore about taking action, not about attaining knowledge. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials trading up 642. Nasdaq's up 252. S&P's up 87. Gold contract down $9.40, trading at $19.34 an ounce. You got silver down 9 cents, $25.44 an ounce. Light sweet crude up $8, $1.11 an ounce a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note trading down 1 full point plus 13 ticks at 127.10. The 30-year off a full 2 points plus 19 ticks at 156.18. And King Dollar. King Dollar's down 66 ticks, trading 97.344. Euro is out here at 111. The yen is at 115.15, and the British pound is at 133 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, you take a look at these indices, folks, is that you have a typical window dressing deal in a down market. We get the SPY up 850. You're taking out the swing points for the last few days, and you're not even going to come close to the volume. We did 145 million out here on Monday. Bottom line, you're at 85 million, and I suspect we're going to close over this high. This market wants higher price right now. But this is a market that is setting up lower price and building cause for lower price. That high volume low of 410 inside the S&P, the SPY will get tested, and we'll see whether it's going to be a very large ABC structure on the way down. We take a look at the NDX 100. Same type of setup inside the NDX. We have with the 3Qs out here. 3Qs are up today $6.56. You take a look at Mondays, we're at 77 million. And I suspect what we're going to do out here is probably about, we'll probably do about 70 million, another 13 million from where we are right now. That being said, guess what? You have the contraction of volume. You're going into the swing point. Bottom line, I suspect it's going to give it up in spades once again as soon as we have this window dressing over. Gold. We take a look at the gold contract out here. Gold is building cause for higher price. You get 2.1 million contracts out here today. 214,000 contracts out here. That's good contract volume, man. That's the bottom line. If you can keep this 200,000 contracts up, it's a good scene. You know, you already broke topside on this baby. You know, you get the spike high out here at the 1976. I suspect what we're going to see is that good old gold's going to run for these highs. Notes and bonds. We take a look at the 10-year note. What you're going to see with the 10-year note, you're down on 2 million contracts. That being said, as I said at the update, bottom line, you went up with 3 million contracts. So that is saying, you know, guess what? This counter trend bounce is not over yet. Yeah, you gave up everything you got yesterday. Yesterday, we go up with 3.1 million. Today, you go down with 2 million. 30-year bond, same type of setup. USH, I think we're on. No, USJ, right? US. Let's see. Come on, baby. USM. Okay, USM. We're on the June bond, the 30-year bond. So you get the 30-year down 2 full points plus 18 ticks. You've done 397,000 contracts. And yesterday we go topside with 600. 637. You can see what's going on. You went up, you're pulling back with lighter volume. Bottom line, it wants higher price right now, and I expect that higher price, however, is a move, a counter-trend move. The dollar got up to its high from last week and gave it up in price. This is going to be interesting on the dollar. See how this baby shakes out. It got to 97,829, and right now you're at 97,335. If it gets back inside 96,938, then it's saying, hey, man, it's not even going to be able to make a high. I mean, when I was looking at this dollar, it really looked to me like this thing actually could try to get up to these spike highs that we had up here at the 102 level. So if this is all the dollar wrote, this is going to get really interesting. We had the Federal Reserve Chairman Powell out here today with his testimony in front of the House of Representatives, and the bottom line is that it's quite clear that you're going to get a 25 basis point hike, which is a quarter of a point, and the bottom line is that you can expect them one after the other, folks. That's how this, I suspect, is going to shake out. He did, when he was getting pressed, he did say we're getting pressed if the inflation keeps accelerating, would he go up to half? And he said, yeah, they would go up to the half. I think one of the biggest interest points for myself hearing that, not that part of it, about the aspect of inflation in the 70s versus inflation now, was the way that he actually answered, that he was explaining that the Fed wasn't paying attention at all, and policymakers weren't paying attention at all to inflation in the 70s, and no one really basically, it wasn't in their camp to take care of, let's put it that way. And he was making very clear that it was in the Fed's camp that they were going to do something about it. So I suspect that's going to be done, and we'll see where this whole thing goes. But the tightening is going to happen out here, folks. That's the bottom line. Let's go take a look at the oil market. So the oil market is on just a 1-to-1 ABC structure up. We were talking about this yesterday. It's 117. They're taking the B point out, taking it out with volume. But when you take a look at this, and I was talking with one of my associates in the office here yesterday, and we were looking at the oil contract, and then when you take a look at this, CL1, we take a look at this generic contract, okay, what you are going to see. So when you do this, you take a look at the ABC structure, right? But then you got to go, you put this on a generic chart, and you want to go look and say, okay, where are the swing points, right? Well, the bottom line inside the oil market right now is that your swing points are basically we already hit 112, okay? 112 to 114 is the swing. Well, the A to B equals C to D is 117 on a 1-to-1. What that means, that the whole high is game, folks, at 147. That's how this is set up. Because if we launch the 114, guess what? There's nothing in the way for that 147. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the markets open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today, and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
What's separating you from the most successful men and women on Wall Street? That's right, information. Having all the information gives us the perspective we need to place the right trades at the right time. The TESS Profile Scanner is the premier market profile-based scanner. Powered by its acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner instantly filters over 2,500 plus global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodities, futures, and Forex. This powerful suite of tools leverages instant trade filtering and strategy formulation to show you emerging trades before they happen. For a limited time, you can save $100 off your first month by using the promo code UPGRADE, and you still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Level the playing field with the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find under the Services tab at TFNN.com. Sign up today.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now trading up a 587. You get the Nasdaq up at 224. S&Ps are up 80. Let's go inside the Dow Industrials and see the strength versus the weakness out here. And we take a look at the movers out here. You get Caterpillar is putting 68 positive points. United Health 57. Goldman 48. Travelers 38. Taken away from it. Oh, Visa down 4 points. That's it, man. I mean, so you get the Dow up 583. We take a look at this. And what I expect you're going to see, so here, check this out. We were talking about the volumes yesterday, right? And what you're going to see here, this is pretty cool how this starts working out. You're going to see on Monday we did 1.7 billion, Tuesday 1.4. What you're going to see out here, we're at 690, you're going to see this contraction come in. And what does that mean, folks? It means you're going to a higher price and there's less people buying it. Inside the NDX 100, what do we take a look at? So you got Micron Tech up 8.5% today. You got Ross Stores up 6%. Bookings.com's up 4.5%. Taken away from it. Charter Communications is off 4.5%. Pinduoduo is off 4%. You get DocuSign off 2%. And you got CGen off 2.6%. We go into the NASDAQ composite. We take a look at the composite. What you're going to see here, we're going to look at the same type of setup, and you're going to, when this comes in, I'll do it right before I get off the air. You're going to see, well, this will be interesting with the composite. We'll see if it can do it. The composite, you can see, Monday did 5.8 billion on the way down. Yesterday, 6 billion. Today, 4.2 on the way up. So I suspect what we'll probably do, there's going to be a contraction. More than likely, it's going to be 5.25, somewhere around there. And that is the setup, folks, for much lower prices inside of the market. Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume equities inside a low volume market. And we take a look at this inside the S&P. You're going to see Ford's up $1.43. You get Apple up $3.69. That's got to move out there. Advanced Micro's up $5. Intel's up $2. You get Microsoft up $5.50. Facebook's up $4.50. Micron Tech's up $7. You get Tesla up $9. There's some action out here, man. Chevron's up $5. CVX, let me go look at this. This has been a rocket ship. There's no doubt about it. Look at this move, man. So in 5 days, Chevron's gone from 131 to 154 with volume, mind you. Put this on a monthly. You get a major breakout here. Yeah, with volume. Here, I'm going to bring this back further so I can really look at this. So I'm putting it on a 20-year monthly. Okay, so you get a major breakout at 129. Now the real question is, let's see. Right there would be the most conservative way to do it. So if we take, what is that? Let's say 70. It's a big one, man. That's $58. That's saying 186 is game. You're at 154. It's saying 186 is game. We take a look at this. Revenue-wise, they plan on taking $198 billion in this year. And that's probably before the bottom line is that we're talking about $100 oil here. So, looks to me like that baby's going. Let's go take a look at ExxonMobil. That was Chevron we just looked at. ExxonMobil, not as strong, that's for sure. Put this on a 20-year. Yeah, not even close. Wow, look at that. Yeah, whole different chart, man. This is pretty intriguing. Yeah. So Chevron's coming into, ExxonMobil's coming into a huge amount of flack here. And get this a little bit closer. Let me do this here. Yeah, these are two different companies altogether, man. You know, ExxonMobil is going to have to build a lot more cars in order to get to higher price. That's how it's set up. Let's go take a look at PSX for a couple of our targets here. Let's see what this is. This is Phillips 66. Okay. So the low's 63, the high's 94. This is the last 12 months. When I do the high to the low, folks, it's the prior 12 months. Okay, so this is a good setup. I mean, their stock wants to go to 95. Let me put this on a weekly. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I'd stay right there, man. If you're in this, stay right there. Because the last time we spiked up there 4 weeks ago to 93, you had volume. It was pretty good. It was, let's see. So that was 17 million. Yeah, stay right there. Because you were going, 17 million was going into 14 and couldn't hold price. That'll be back topside. If you break it, then you really get big action, man. But I would stay right there. We go take a look at Halliburton. Halliburton right now is trading $32.98. And if we take a look at the lows to the highs, the low this year is 17, the high is 34. Halliburton plans on taking in $18 billion this year, $4.2 billion next quarter. And, you know, what's interesting about Halliburton, now watch this, folks. This is the first year that Halliburton is actually going to grow since 2019. They went from 22 billion to 14. Oh, no, they grew last year, 14.4, 15.5. This year, big expansion, though. You're talking about 15.3 to 18.2. Okay, so bring this back. Oh, this is nice. This is an ABC up. Oh, these are always cool. So this is an ABC up on a monthly, folks. This is really cool. Okay, so the most conservative way is to do it from $10. That's good. It's still a 15 A to B. I see. That gets you 32. That's where we're at. Okay, so you finished an ABC structure up on the monthly. And now you're going to have to build some cause because you can see this will take a while to go through. You can see that supply line. This supply line is pretty intense, man. So what happens with a supply line, folks, is this. Let me just look at this for a second. So this supply line goes back to 2007. Now, if it had been a 2007, and you had been basically close to this price point or a little bit lower, that wouldn't have been a problem as it is right now. Because realistically right now, you have so many people from 2008 going all the way over to 2018, October of 2018, that are in a losing position. So what happens is that as it gets up to that level, you know, I suspect the people in 2008, they already sold it out, okay? I suspect the people, when we start talking about 2014 and stuff, though, no, they haven't. They'll stay in that position, man. And that's a speculation, okay? But the bottom line is that you are into a major supply line. So just keep a tight eye on Halliburton, that's for sure. Because what will end up happening, those companies are going to make more money. The oil sector is going to make more money. But the reality is that when you have huge amount of supply line, they're going to be selling right into it. Dow Industrials right now up 622. You get the Nasdaq up 234. S&P's up 84. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you having fun trading the markets but having trouble finding like-minded individuals to discuss your trading and investment ideas with? Become an apex predator in the trading markets and join the Tiger's Den Trading Room only at TFNN.com. The Tiger's Den is an exclusive trading room where successful traders from around the world come to exchange trades and ideas. Join the den and surround yourself with the sharpest minds in the trading world. Subscribers to the Tiger's Den are also the first to have their questions answered live on air and can privately chat with our TFNN hosts live during their shows. Interact with other Tigers and Tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day. Subscribe to the Tiger's Den risk-free with our 30-day money-back guarantee and become part of the TFNN trading community. TFNN, educating investors.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den Trading Room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down up 633. We have the Nasdaq trading up 241. S&Ps are up 86. And let's go take a look. So let's go take a look at, well, hey, if you want to see something, commodity prices, folks. Okay, so check this out. This is what you're looking at down here. So I'll go down to the agriculturals, right? And you're going to see, you're talking about some big numbers here. Wheat, I believe wheat went limit up again. So if we take wheat, we put wheat up here. Yeah, it's up. Right now, wheat, yeah, it certainly did, man. Okay, so in the last 6 days, wheat went from 808 a bushel to 1,078. So you got a 25% move on wheat. The thousands, yeah, it hit up limit too. So, bottom line is that get your bread, man. Wheat, well, of course, wheat's in everything, but it's no good for you anyway. So, bottom line is that you start eating more vegetables. Okay, so let me see. There's a question. Comp high was Monday. NQ high was yesterday, which matters more to you given the volume increase yesterday. Okay, so let's go look at this for a second. Okay, so if we take a look at the comp, let's see, okay. So what happened is this, okay? So we're looking at the NASDAQ comp, okay, composite index. And the high was yesterday. We went down yesterday. We didn't go up. The high of yesterday, high of Monday was 13,810. So that baby, bottom line, you went higher. Now, what ends up happening there is that you're still going into higher volume than that, even though it was expanded volume, and then we came down on more volume. Now, today, what you're going to see is that you're going to go up with less volume, and that's where I'm coming from, is that we are building cause for lower price. The longer that we go sideways like this and go up and down, the more problematic and the more energy that the market gets if this keeps going on like this to go downtown. That's how it works. If we take a look at the NDX 100, the 3 Qs, you're going to see pretty clear. Bottom line is that we go higher on Monday with 77 million. You go downtown with 67 million. You're going up with 59 million. Well, all of that, folks, is the last time you were going up with 94 million, and you're coming into 165 on the way down. So, we're going to much lower prices, man. Let's go take a look at the DAX. Once you get something going like this, you try to explain to me why the market should go higher. I'd love to hear it, okay? Because guess what? The market's been higher for approximately 15 years. And if you can find a reason to go higher now, God bless you. Let me know what it is. You look at the DAX out here, and what you're going to see with the DAX is building cause to get back inside the 13,596. You get back inside this number, the DAX, and that's going to set up something big. That's the real bottom line, meaning big on the way down. So there's a repricing out here, and the repricing will be quicker than most of us think. That's how repricing normally works, folks. Okay. So what normally happens is this: it's good until it isn't. And then at the very beginning, it's like, oh, is we going down? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? You get the first leg. Then you build cause, and then you get the second leg, and then guess what? Then everyone starts realizing, oh, no, man, we haven't seen this. And what we have in this particular case is you get the aspect of plenty of people haven't seen it. Now, I had brought this up before because the cool thing is when you see cycles, right, it makes a huge difference. And depending on how long you've been listening, and I know all these tigers and tigers, you've been out here a long time with me, which is what I really appreciate, is this. Okay, so if you remember, okay, so I remember this so well. I remember the Dow Industrials at 803, because we were talking about swimming yesterday. Well, guess what? I've swum all my life. So I had just got out of the pool. I was at the Boston Athletic Club. This is in 1980, okay? And I remember getting out, and I'm having a cup of coffee with one of the guys there, and I was looking at the Dow. I was hitting the 803. I'm saying to myself, oh, this is interesting how this works. Now, at that point, I was 30 years old, okay? That was the beginning, and so the baby boomers the start of baby boomers was about 4 years older than me. That was the beginning of a huge acceleration on the way up. Now, what happened on that acceleration on the way up is this. You have the baby boomers, so you have a bigger demand than you have supply. So as long as you could be ahead of the rest of the baby boomers, you think you're a genius, okay? Because you just can buy anything because there's so many people coming in back of you. right? Now, watch how this goes. That goes really well. Then you have the 87 crash. Now, the 87 crash, what happened to the 87 crash is that came right back within approximately 3 or 4 weeks. The damage, however, to that was a year later. A year later, bang, you go into a good recession, 89 to 92, somewhere in there, okay? What also happened there is that the baby boomers had bought everything, bought the market, bought second houses, bought all of that. So what ends up happening? They all pull back. Next acceleration starts in 93, 94, bang, goes all the way up to 2000. Same type of setup. That one was just basically, they were giving money away, so it ended up being a huge amount of fraud, okay? The subprime, the whole ball of wax. But the bottom line is that was still the baby boomers coming all the way up. Okay, now, and I brought this up many times before because I was saying, okay, the next generation of baby boomers, it starts with my son Tommy. He's at the very top of it. He might be a year out of it, actually. There's more of those than there were of baby boomers. Okay, so check this out. This is pretty cool, man, because I've been mapping this out. So what we got is this. We got all those people. They're all in the market now, right? The demand is so heavy, it's incredible. Okay, so that goes all the way up. Well, guess what? This is actually the first pullback that we've seen for that group, because that group is approximately 42 all the way down to 30. And that group do you remember, the stories even 10 years ago, that group wouldn't own houses, they wouldn't do that. That group is doing fine. They own houses left and right, they own second houses, okay? The bottom line, they've accelerated up. This is the first time. And one of the main reasons I think that we've accelerated so far of all asset prices is that the baby boomers didn't die like they were dying 70 years ago. So you had those going, you had the next acceleration going, and this is the first time that there's going to be basically a leveling off of assets. And that leveling off, to me, would be, it doesn't mean that you have to, I'm not looking for disaster in the stock market. I'm looking for basically probably a 20% consolidation. That's normal. 3 or 4 years, you go sideways, 2 or 3 years, then you can go higher. That's where I think we are. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, Trade LABU or LABD. Directions Daily S&P Biotech 3 times Bull and Bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's up 643. The Nasdaq's up 248. S&Ps are up to 87. Let's go take a look at Great Panther. So the question with Great Panther, is this another head fake? So the low in Great Panther for the year is 15 cents. The high is 95. You're trading at 23. And I wouldn't be buying this. That's the bottom line. I know that if you get this right, that, yeah, it can do something. But it's like, okay, you're trading at 23 cents. You know, they take in, now this is pretty wild, man, okay? Because if they take in $260 million and they plan on making 33 cents this year. Well, I'd have them basically show me first, okay? And showing would be a wide price spread, accelerated volume. You know, that's how I'd shake this out. Because what you have is that, you know, this equity, you know, bottom line is that we went in 2021, it was trading at $1.16, goes all the way down to 8.15 cents. There's something that's not right with that. That's how I'd look at that equity, you know. And, you know, when silver went yesterday, you're going to see the silver stocks did take off. I was talking about the aspect of once silver gets into the $25 and $26 area, folks, what happens is that it's just about every single silver equity prints money. Because the fact is that when you take a look at silver equities, they mine silver in the millions of ounces, not the hundreds of thousands of ounces. You know, if you take a look at Pan American Silver, you're going to see yesterday you went topside, had the volume topside. You know, this is ready for a major break. Let me just pull this and put this in a weekly for a second. So you're going to see, yeah, I mean, oh, this is interesting. Here, look at this, man. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so depending on what equities you're in, if you're in the silver or the gold equities, right? Now, this stock, okay, this stock number one to me wants to go to $28 and it's 25, right? That being said, look at the supply line. This is a monster supply line that goes from March 2020 going all the way over to June of 2021. So what you have there is that is going to be a major impediment, you know, to get through that area. That being said, bottom line, you go sideways for a bit, you get some action going, I suspect it will get there because this company takes in a lot of bread. Let's see what we got. Okay, so, yeah, 1.7 billion they plan on taking in and bringing 84 cents to the bottom line. You can see they're huge in Peru, 45%. There's a movie out there, right, folks? This is really cool, man. If you're into the, well, this is a good movie even if you're not into the metals. On Netflix, there's a movie called Dirty Money. It's a series, okay? The series that's on gold is extraordinary. You know, you might not want to buy it after you actually read it as to the amount of people that basically get hurt either digging the gold or getting taken to the cleaners on the gold. But you can learn quite a bit about Peru. And you can see how much gold that they actually have. I mean, it's an incredible amount of gold. And they trace this gold, basically, you know, laundering money. They chase it all the way from Peru to good old Miami. And what you'll also see at the end of that series is that you'll see that just as our banks basically seem to be always immune to any type of actions against them, you're going to be able to see that the gold refiners are the exact same way. I mean, they caught Republic with, laundering just hundreds of millions of dollars. And I think the fine was like $57,000. It was like something outrageous, man. And all they did is just move people around. It's worth seeing because, this whole money business, those companies are pretty well protected, man. I mean, it's a great series to really understand how much gold is there and why it's there. They explain, this is what's really cool, and the Andes are so big, they explain that, and we're talking about, you're talking about makeshift type of, basically little mines with the water, with the sludge coming down, throwing it, right into a mill right there. And coming up with carpet and then hitting the carpet off. It's amazing, actually. But anyway, check it out. I think you'll get more out of the aspect of what ends up happening inside of the banking business and the refining business. Guess what? And, gold, let's picture this. I've been in the gold market now for, God, I forgot, it was $282. That's a long time. It's 20, 25 years, whatever it is. But you can see in this context here that gold is currency. That's the bottom line. If you're getting anything out of this whole Ukraine deal, the Russian deal, that's what you're going to see out here. And I've heard this a couple times that folks were saying that the Russians own 20% of the gold in the world. They don't, folks. They had 20% of their reserves in gold. That's what that was, okay? Whole different ball game. We are the biggest owners of gold in the world, the United States of America, by a monster amount, too, not a small amount. Just so you can, that's public information, Let's go to Rich in Oregon. Hey, Rich, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
I heard you talking about the various supply lines on some of these stocks, and I was wondering what your chart showed you. Is there a big supply line on Devon Energy?
DVN, I think, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so let's take a look at it. So you got Devon Energy. This is trading right now at 59.12. The low's 19. The high 60. Oh, this is going to be right next to its highs. Nice. Okay, so let's put this on a weekly. Let's put it on a monthly. Okay. So, I see, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, that being said, though, let's see. You've already eaten into it quite a bit, really. I mean, that supply line started at, you have. This is a cool one. I'm glad you called this, Rich, because so this supply line, folks, started at basically $46, and guess what? You're at 59. The top of that line, does go all the way back to this, what year is that? Okay, so here, now watch this, though. If we took this, and the other one I was talking about, Rich, was Halliburton. Did you see that everything here, this is going to blow through this is going to go higher. Because you can see that from 2015, so for 6 years, anyone that bought this is in a winning position. You see how that works?
Yep.
And
I got it.
And it's getting through the supply line. But what that's also saying, and if we I'm going to put Halliburton up fast so you can see that Halliburton didn't have, let's just put it there. What you're going to see with Halliburton, that supply line goes all the way over to 2018 instead of 2014.
Oh,
you see
yeah.
You see how that goes? Different
ball
game.
This one is looking good.
Yeah, you get action, man. Stay right there.
Okay, Tom.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Are you looking for a secured investment which pays you on a monthly basis? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be the program for you. The best rate on a 5-year CD in the country right now, according to Bankrate.com, is paying 1% per year or $1,000 per $100,000 invested. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly, on secured, high-value, buildable properties in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment is for 4 years, paying 7% per year or $7,000 per $100,000 invested. Your investment is secured by high-value real estate in St. Petersburg, Florida. Your investment can be anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000. Do you want to make $1,000 per year on $100,000 invested or $7,000 per year on a secured Tiger First mortgage? The Tiger First Mortgage Program may be just the program for you. The Tiger First Mortgage Program pays 7% per year, paid monthly. For more information, you can call 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow is up 647. Nasdaq's up 247. S&Ps are up 88. Let's just go take a look at these volume characteristics and see where we're at. So in the NYSE, yeah, there you go, man. We're at 794. We'll get, you might hit $1 billion. So you get $1 billion versus 1.4. That's not even close. We take a look at the composite. Inside the composite, same deal. This is going to be interesting. We have 4.6 and 6 billion. So the composite will do about 5. So you can see as you're moving to higher price, you have a contraction going on. We're only at March 2nd. You're at a Wednesday, right? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. You can expect the higher market the next couple of days. I suspect next week we're going to have volatility. Volatility is not going to stop, but I can expect the next couple of days you go up. Next week, I would say that you got to watch out that this will be basically building cause for the next leg into lower price. Let's go take a look at a few of the big dogs out here, because this is when the stocks that haven't basically got crushed, folks. Okay, you want to be all over, because it's just going to show. It doesn't mean that they're going to go a lot higher, but it will probably mean that they're not going to go a lot lower. Amazon's one of them. Amazon's laying here. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay. The volatility's been out there. Amazon has already have 2 higher highs. That's a good situation in the market that we're in. Because what I expect we're going to see, and this is what's going to be really intriguing, and should be a heads up on everyone's calendar, is that are we going to get the aspect of the 4th lower high inside of the NDX 100? Right now, We had the high that was generated out here in November. That was at 404. The next high was the high was 408.71. The next high, which was in December, was 404. The next high, which was in January, is 390. The next high, which was in February, was 370. The next high, also in February, is 366. The next high, which was also in the end of February, at 357. Now the question is, where is it going to go? You get all those lower highs, and we have 3 lower lows. Have a great night, folks. Have a safe night. Come back and visit Tommy tomorrow morning. Kicks us off 9 o'clock. Great show. Look at him, folks.